Hello everyone, this is Mr. Brown, and I am just working on showing you how to get graded more efficiently in your first mini project. So again, it's just there's a lot of really cool stuff I'm sure you all did, and these are going to be much more beautiful than mine, but I want to show you the basics and how to talk through getting graded. So for example, here is the Scratch Mini Project goal: make a controllable sprite, make a game. So you really just want to stick to the grade sheet when you're getting graded. Some students kind of wander, but here's what it should sound like. So Mr. Brown, I'm going to model it as if a student was saying, hey, Mr. Brown has at least 2 events. Here's my 1 event, the left arrow when the left arrow is key pressed, and the right arrow is key pressed. Those are the 2 events, Mr. Brown. Good, you get a 2, I'd write a 2 out of 2. You can move right or up, you get to choose. So Mr. Brown chose to make it move right. Here, when you press the right arrow, it points in, this method is called the 90, point in direction 90, and move 10 steps. So there you go, you just explained how it can move. It can move left or down. Very similarly, Mr. Brown chose left and point in direction negative 90, right there, and then also move 10 steps. And if you want to, you can show that it works. So 2 points. So there you go, 6 out of 10. Keeps proper orientation. Mr. Brown, it doesn't flip upside down. That's what I chose to do in this game, and I knew that because I did that by changing it to the left-right orientation style right there. And then Mr. Brown, above and beyond, I did the first level for if statements under this ball. When I click the flag, forever it's going to be checking if, if it's touching sprite 1, then it will hide. And Mr. Brown, you see that if statement works right there. So there you go. That was how to grade the controllable sprite 1. I'm also going to do the animation one for good measure. So I'll pull up my animation example and take a look at that. Again, you're really just kind of going through one thing at a time. You don't want to jump around and just kind of explain everything. You want to just stick to what's required for this grading. And then you can kind of show and demonstrate all the cool stuff that you did. Uses a sensible event twice. So the sensible event, as we know, in Scratch is this when the green flag is clicked. So Mr. Brown, I used it once right here. That's the sensible event, and I used the same, the one green flag is clicked right there. Sprite 1 talks and moves. So looking at this, just my first sprite, it talks using the say method right here, and it moves using the move method. Again, this is a very simple animation, not a very complicated one. But there you go. And sprite 2 talks and moves. Here's the second sprite. She talks by saying hello right here in that method, and then the move method right here, for example. So again, just getting your points. And they talk at different times. Mr. Brown did that by using the wait method. And there you go. And if statement, I do have an if statement, Mr. Brown. So if she's touching sprite 1, then she says ouch. And you see that it works. She's just going to keep moving, have this forever loop, and then she says ouch right there. So there you go. There's my very simple animation, not very beautiful. The others are already much more beautiful. But that's, again, how you kind of go through and get graded. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know, and I'll be guiding you along a little bit. But that's a quick review of how that's graded. Thanks again. God bless.